Welcome to the Liberating River, where spiritual freedom meets soul aligned wealth. I'm your guide, Wanda F. Nesbitt. Let's break free, build boldly, and live fully together. It's all about what do you feel God is encouraging you to go and do. And I mean, go in whatever direction. Might be into music, might be to write, might be in sports, might be in start a business, might be in start a business like a daycare or a school or a pantry, anything. But you have to respectfully allow yourself to say, hey, I see you all, environment, community, family, friends, but I'm feeling pulled to do this. And I'm going to take that leap of faith and do it. So yes, sometimes you have to admit when things no longer serve you so that you can get in alignment with what thing serves you. It's not out of anger. It's not out of shame. You know where that comes from? It comes from clarity. Because when you turn that filter to stop the noise from around you, you're able to hear clearly. You're able to decipher appropriately. Because remember, this is your life. And in this form, we're doing this one time. We don't get to start this over again. So here is the core shift, I believe, for this year. I don't need to become more. I need to carry less. You don't need to become more. You need to carry less. Less emotional clutter, less mental noise, less borrowed expectation, less urgency that never produces peace. Again, that external noise, you need to filter it out so you can hear clearly what God is trying to get your attention to so that you can birth that thing and do what you know inside you should do. This is a season of subtraction. You might not like it. The truth is, no, I don't like it because we have gotten accustomed to having people around, having people in our ears, getting, I hate to say it this way, but getting permission from people. Well, if they say it's okay, then I'll do it. Versus checking within yourself and checking with God. All right, God, what do you say? Am I on the right trail? Am I doing this right? Or should I approach it this way or should I do it that way? But what we do, we depend on other people who don't even have themselves in alignment. Let's be real with it. We go and we confide in our friends and our family. First of all, who can't even comprehend your vision? Because it wasn't their vision. So you're asking somebody who doesn't have your vision and who doesn't have your that feeling of this is what I'm supposed to do, who doesn't have it, and who more than likely won't understand it. Hear me. Most of the time, when you have a purpose inside of you, others will not understand it. Why? Because, first of all, it's not their purpose. They are not going to understand it. And that's okay because it's not about them, it's about what you feel inside of you. Yes, it is out of habit. It has been a learned habit that we always go to some other, I'm going to say human, some other human to get validation. But we are spiritual beings inside of these flesh. Why not talk to God? Ask God to reveal himself clearly so you know without a shadow of a doubt that he, one, is there with you. Two, that he's going to help you pursue whatever it is you should be pursuing. Why not? But the first step in all of that is to subtract. Stop giving power over your life's purpose into others. Because they're not, honestly, they're not looking out for you. They're looking out for themselves. Because listen to how they respond when you present. Oh, I want to go into art. Are you sure? That's the first thing they'll say. Are you sure? You sure? Is it gonna make you money? Is it going? But what about, especially if you can draw? However the arts is. I'm just saying drawing, but it could be a world of things because arts is not just one format. But I'm just saying drawing right now, right? So say if you trying to draw and the people see and it's like, oh my gosh, it's amazing, it's beautiful. But you listen to those individuals who you confide in, who you figure has more wisdom than you, and you miss, I'm gonna say that ticket of whether it's financial gain or just that ticket of establishing that side hustle, that business that people might be looking for. And you put it away because you listen to somebody who can't draw, who doesn't appreciate it. And so they plant the seed of doubt because, well, I don't know, and they start with the knows. Subtraction. Subtraction is a good thing because you know what happens when you subtract? When you filter, you know what happens? Do you know what happens? You, at one time or other in the process, you'll start adding. You'll start multiplying. But you can't get to that place until you subtract, until you divide, until you filter. You can't. So subtract. Because what remains after that filter, that's what's real. I'm I'm just going to say it this way. Some things will fall away this year. It just will. Um I won't say it because you failed. I definitely can't say because you weren't disciplined enough. People will say it, but I think it's only because some people can't understand it. And I need you to hear me clearly when I say this. I think when When things fall away, like I said, it's not because you failed, not because you're not disciplined enough. I think it's because you grew. And the stage that you were in when you were first introduced to what you should be doing or birthing, it shifted because your mind has shifted. And so stuff grows. Things don't stay stagnant, especially not spiritual things. It grows, it continues to grow. We just have to get caught up. Well, not caught up. We have to catch up to the place, the level where that gift, that talent is resting, is sitting at right now. So those old rules, those old patterns, that old version of yourself, that, and I can attest, I did it. That old version of yourself that did what it had to do to survive. 2026 said goodbye. That's what 2026 said. Goodbye. You don't owe your past self an apology for moving on. It's called growth. There's nothing wrong with allowing yourself to grow out of an old thing that was comfortable, because that's really what happens. We get comfortable in a place instead of allowing ourselves to grow. And another thing, you hear me clearly. Hear me clearly. You don't owe anyone an explanation. You don't owe anyone an explanation. This is your peace. This is your inner power. This is your inner authority. This is your gift, your talent. Gifts and talents are not communal. It's not. You have to birth it. Nobody else can birth your gift or your talent. I'm not saying might not be other individuals who might be a writer, author, or whatever else. I'm not saying, but they are their unique individual. You are unique. There's nobody else that's like you. Just like every snowflake is different, you could tell by when it falls on your car. Look at it. The next time it snows, look at it. All different. Sure, somebody else might have a book. Somebody else might have a podcast that's talking about the same stuff you are, but they're not you. I know you've heard that before. But this is why. Because what you have to say is important. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's in the arts. I don't care if it's driving. I don't care if it's, interior design, window washing, landscaping. You are unique. Birth it. Birth it. And when that happens, you're going to grow. You're naturally going to grow. You'll naturally know what's around you that's going to help you with your growth, and what's not helping you with your growth. And that's where the separation begins. And it's okay.
Stay tuned. To be continued. Coming next week. Thanks for flowing with us on the Liberating River. Subscribe, share, and come back next week for more wisdom, wealth, and alignment. Stay free, stay grounded, stay bold.